Leaders have to anticipate and plan for change. And so we have to have a vision for what Southwest Minnesota will be in the future.
I was surprised in first moving here to seeing the activity in a city of this size. And I found out very quickly that it's because of the partnership that the city basically has with a major employer such as Schwann.
We've always been very committed to making sure that the community continues to grow and prosper. Today we employ approximately 2,400 people from the Marshall area. And it's very important that we have a community in which everybody enjoys living and working in. So we've had many initiatives in the past that have been very successful.
This is an area that is going to be the future home of a 36,000 square foot facility. And we're projecting to bring in about 4 new retailers into this space. The plan for this project is to really create an identity for the downtown. This half block will eventually become a cultural arts center. The center building will actually be used as a museum. One of the other buildings will be used with our partnership with the university as an educational center. And the last one will be set up also as a museum area as well as a potential for some retail. What we're looking at here is the beginning of the construction of a 24,000 square foot regional event center that's going to be located on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. This was another project where the community came together. We identified a need and really worked all together to come up with this concept.
Keys to the progress of Marshall have been involvement of its citizens. Marshall surveyed its citizens a lot over the last 10 years, the public-private partnerships.
And we found that working together and having everybody come together with a common vision, that the projects have been successful in the past.
About a month after I started, my wife came home as a teacher from school here and said, you know what we really need is a child care facility. There was such a lack of child care providers in the area. So I threw it out at the EDA board one night at a planning meeting for the upcoming years. And we all agreed that, you know, certainly a child care facility would be economic development. If we could attract young families, new families to the area, it would certainly be a huge bonus.
There is a few of the daycares like mine that have been doing it for so long that if they all decide one day, well, I'm retirement age, I want to be done, then there's a lot of families that are going to be affected, and we don't want them to have to go out of town.
The center will be licensed for 16 infants, 28 toddlers, 30 preschool, and then 30 before and after school kids. The strength of this project is that I've collaborated with Head Start. Along with the school district, will have their early childhood family education programs, and they also have a preschool program. They will also be in the center.
You know, if we can attract businesses that can employ 10 to 20 people, great. With those type of jobs, looking for a place to send their kids while they're at work, and this facility is definitely going to take care of that niche.
Economic development is much more than just saying it's manufacturing or retail or housing. It's also healthcare, it's education, it's recreation tourism, it's amenities, it's service jobs, and it's everything that really fits the pie of the community.
I'm really excited about the Connected Community Partnership Program, which is being sponsored by the Southwest Initiative Foundation. We have a lot of organizations for a town our size, and a lot of people who are ambitious and want to do things for their particular organization that they happen to volunteer for.
A lot of people don't realize that things just don't get done. It doesn't get done by City Hall, it doesn't get done here at the Chamber. What you see here in this community, which is enormous, gets done a lot by volunteer leaders, and that's why CCP creating new leaders is important.
Our hope is that each of the organizations will become stronger, each of the individuals will become more effective, and that Montevideo, while being a good place to live now, will be a better place to live in the future.
I never had a will until February of '05. I am 72 years old. I just thought maybe it was a good idea to have a simple will. Directly behind me is a half section that I'm going to give to the foundation.
Glenn has made this huge gift, and I think it opens people's eyes in the community that, you know, if you keep giving to this area, we can do a lot of great things for the community, not just the town, but the whole area.
With the price of agricultural land today, there's a lot of wealth out here, but if you don't capture it in the next 10 years, it's going to be gone.
I think through Glenn's gift, he has shown great visionary leadership to the community, and I hope that in the future, many people that are retiring or moving away will continue to donate and give these charitable gifts to our foundation to keep this town and area beautiful.
And that's my goal here, is to keep some of that wealth in these rural areas. And with the help of the foundation, I think it's got a good outlook.